Yeah. What is good, everybody? What is good? Your boy is back once again. Whoop. Yes, sir. What's good, Kennedy? How's it going? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? I already. Oh, it's working. Oh, let's go. Okay. All right. We're good. We're cooking. We're doing good. All right. My mic is working today. Fantastic. You're doing ready for ZTD. I think this is the day. I think this is the day we beat it, Kennedy. I think it is. I feel like I'm so close. Well, you know, maybe not today, but tomorrow for sure. If we don't finish today, we're for sure finishing it tomorrow. And you know what's crazy? Because next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I won't be streaming because I'm gonna be gone. So it actually lines up perfectly. All I needed was, I don't know, about a month to beat this game. Oh my goodness. Ken, did you already watch Paprika? Our community our community, whatchamacallit, I guess not community, but our movie or whatever. Not yet. Don't worry, I haven't either. I have not watched it yet either. So hey, we are in good company. 1 month for $3, worse than Howard's rates. Bro, okay, first of all, nobody's getting paid for this anymore. So, you know, keeping the value of Discord, you know, for me, it doesn't make any sense because I don't even want Discord Nitro. So I cancel it, so there's gonna be no rates at all. What's good, Howard? How you doing? Oh, yep, yep, there it is. They are working. They do in fact work. You'll never catch me slipping again. Probably, maybe, possibly. How are you guys doing? Come on, talk to me. What's going? Oh, you know what? Hey, crazy. So Adam, I remember yesterday, I said something about, you know, fans giving me stuff or whatever. You know, the whole friendship thing. You call me Randy Pitchford. I didn't quite understand what you were referring to. But I saw the quote that he said, bro is out of pocket. He basically sounded like the Xbox. Like, his comment is what everybody thought the one Nintendo rep said, you know, when comparing it to Xbox. That's quite literally what Randy said. Randy, oh my God, why? He said, hey, you know what? The game may be $80, but real fans find a way. Is crazy. Randy Pitchford has been like that forever. Yeah, sure. That's whatever. But I'm saying, like, I didn't know that that's what he was referring to. And I was like, that is a crazy line. I was like, ooh, Borderlands 4 in trouble. Well, you know, most people won't really care about that, so that won't really affect Borderlands at all. But it's still a crazy line. And then the follow-up, because one dev said that they can buy the game or whatever 4 times over for the cost of Borderlands 4, and Randy compared it to meth. And I was like, I don't even know what he's trying to say. Like, this dude is, I don't know what he's on. Devs that talk too much online, I'm sorry. Devs without a filter that talk too much online are a problem. They're just a problem. Some people just need to stay hidden behind the screen. Like, not Harada, but the other Tekken dev. He needs to stay behind the screen for a little bit. Yo, what's good, Sydney? How's it going? Question of the day. What do you have? Gearbox games are used purchase only on the extraordinary occasion I play them. What other games have they made besides Borderlands and Godfall? Has Gearbox made something else? Are you a 30 FPS but graphics gamer, or a 60 frames but muddled graphics? Man, that is a great question that Sydney posed. Are you a 30 FPS but better graphics, or 60 FPS but muddied graphics? Well, I guess it really depends on how muddied the graphics are. Like, if it's going from 4K to 1440, yeah, I'm going 60 FPS. And I think a great example of that, I was playing God of War Ragnarok today, and I moved it to performance, and I was like, man, it looks so good. I'm sorry, not performance. I moved it to quality, and I was like, man, this looks great. But then I saw the 30, and I was like, ooh, I kinda need 60 though. And so I think I'm a 60 FPS guy. But if it went down to like 480 or 720p, I'll take the better graphics. Battleborn. Okay, I did not know they made Battleborn. I didn't even know they made other games besides Borderlands and Godfall. So, and I know Battleborn didn't do well, so they don't have a great track record. I think Borderlands 2 was the last game of theirs I bought. Actually, my friend brought that. Wow, I think Duke Nukem. Oh, they made Duke Nukem Forever? Man. I honestly don't even know anything about Gearbox except that they make Borderlands. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're not into those games, they don't have a really great track record. So honestly, if they get a Borderlands game that doesn't do well, they're kind of cooked. I know the pre-sequel didn't do too well, but nah, Borderlands 2 is still doing good, and you know, Borderlands 3 is on the horizon, so people gave him the grace, and Borderlands 3 was a very fun game to play. So, you know, they're gonna keep making Borderlands, they're gonna keep doing good. That's their moneymaker. There's one long story. They were not the original devs of it. Yeah, because what Duke Nukem Forever wasn't it supposed to be like a Nintendo 64 game or something like that way back in the day? Then it got canceled, and then it was in, I guess it was revived, I'm assuming by Gearbox now. But I know they weren't the original devs, because that game was in development for like, wasn't it like 20 years or something crazy like that? For reference, I'm playing Spider-Man 2, and I needed help with a mission. I asked Adam for help. He said, "What are you doing?" I can just picture Adam just picking up the controller and just be like, what? Like, absolutely not. That's very, very funny. And you know what? Honestly, not a bad thing that Adam did. Wait, Sydney, are you a 30 FPS or are you a 60 FPS person? Like, well, what about you? I had a moment where I thought I'd seen Dick Grayson fan art, but was a crossover ship with another character named Grayson. What? They were like, oh, hey, check it out. Look, oh, it's my Nightwing / Robin. You're like, oh, this is just somebody else. Okay. I'm whatever the game defaults to, which is usually 30. Really? Wait, hold on, Sydney. Okay, I have a question. Sydney. Can you tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS? Like, are you able to actually tell? Some games look bad with more frames. Witcher 3 was unplayable. With more frames? Okay, all right, you can't, okay, great. Because there are literally people in the world who say they cannot tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. I think Andres was one of those people. I think Andres was one of those people. It was either he couldn't tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS or like some resolution thing. He either couldn't tell the difference between 480p and like 1080p, or it was 30 and 60 FPS. It was one of those. He was like, no, I can't tell the difference. No, yeah, it's the exact same. And I'm like, bro, what? What? Oh, you know, it's really funny. Resolution gets a little hairy when it gets up there. Yeah, you know, when it gets up to like 1440 and like 4K, it's hard to tell. I can tell, but it's hard to tell. It was really funny. Me and my wife, we're on the Borderlands 3 trade right now, and we have a TV in our room, and right now in our living room we have like a really old TV. It's like, I don't know, it's like 10 years old or something. It's like it's 1080p, but it's really old, and we had to swap to that TV for a little bit. And when we were playing it, oh my god, you can feel the age. Like it felt like I was playing in mud. I don't remember games being on like TVs like that feeling so bad to play. I don't remember. Like, it was immediate. It was like, I was like, oh, and you know, the TV didn't support 60 FPS, so I think it was forced to 30. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I used to play Overwatch at 30 locked because otherwise I would rubber band between like 180 and 2. Oh, but you know, that was just your PC. That is very funny. I played games at 2 FPS before. I did notice because it became very difficult to play 2 FPS. What are you playing? Are you playing on the what? The what is it? The Minecraft server or whatever? The oldest Anarchy server, 2v2t. When they have freaking lag machines, is that what you were doing? I prefer the consistency over the graphics being like butter, and then it just chops periodically. No, Adam. I think you misunderstood what I was trying to say. I was playing Borderlands 3, and when we play it on a regular TV, it's great and it's fine. When we play it on the old TV, it's not fine. It's not fine. The game isn't old. The TV is old. I played Hitman 2016 on the subpar laptop that couldn't handle it. And did you have fun, Nutella? That's the most important part. Did you have fun? Because I can't do. As soon as I understood the concept of Smash and the proper TV, my understanding of lag and latency has never been the same, because now I can feel lag and latency in anything if it's there, or at least most things. At least, like, if we're, yeah, I can. Yeah, I still have fun. Well, you know, it didn't matter what it could or could not do. Hitman 2016 is the best. I'll be first in line for their 007 game. Well, I don't know if you'll be first in line. There are a lot of 007 fans. I can tell you right now, I will not be in line because I don't care about 007. I didn't care about the game as a kid. I don't care about the movie, so oh well. I played Ori and the Blind Forest on my terrible laptop. But Sydney, did you have fun? Was it still fun? It's different now. A good developer is making the game. Wait, who was the developer? Oh, it was Rare. Rare? Wait, Rare was good back in the day, right? Rare made 007, right? Rare was a good dev back in the day. I don't imagine there being many 007 fans these days. The last movie was like 2017. I mean, 2017 wasn't that long ago. It was like 8 years ago. And I can tell you, going through the first water dungeon did not actually take me 10 hours. And it did not actually take you 10 hours. Give me the Donkey Kong Country games and you can have the rest. Huh. Well, what about Diddy Kong Racing? Wait, Diddy Kong Racing was a great game though. And that's not Donkey Kong Country. I still like James Bond. James Bond is just a guy, really. What, he's like a womanizing kind of guy? I don't know what he's about, to be honest. Wait, Adam, are you a Diddy Kong Racing hater? Do you not like Diddy Kong Racing?
Oh.
It's okay? Really? Huh. That's crazy. I thought anybody who liked Mario Kart would automatically like Diddy Kong Racing. And you know, I will always say Mario Kart 64 is better than Diddy Kong Racing. I don't care what all these other people say, okay? Mario Kart was just better. But Diddy Kong Racing was real good. I don't really find a reason to play it over the other Mario Kart, other than the other kart racers. Did you ever play XG2 on the 64? It was like the futuristic kind of like racer or whatever. They kind of like sleek bikes in a way. That was a cool kart racer. I never played Diddy Kong. Oh, you never played Diddy Kong Racing? Did you have a 64 growing up, Sydney? Did you or your brother have a 64? Daring today wait, who's daring? Me? Am I daring today? Diddy Kong Racing is, no, it's not. Diddy Kong Racing is cool. It had a cool story mode. It had a whole hub world. Like, we're not gonna sit here and slander Diddy Kong Racing like it wasn't a good game. We're not gonna sit here and just say like, oh yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. No, it was mid. It was just okay. Diddy Kong Racing was great. It had a fantastic battle mode. It had great tracks. You have three modes of racing. You know, the sky, land, and water. All right, interesting tracks. Like, what are we talking about? It's good. Yes. What? I don't care what anybody says. Mario Kart 64 is better than Diddy Kong Racing. Well, there is discourse that Diddy Kong Racing was better than Mario Kart, and I don't ascribe to that. But there's a pretty good section of people who believe that. I think they're crazy. Nah, we didn't acquire 64 until much later, and we never bought new games for it. Ah, I see. We had Mario Kart, Mario Party, the South Park trivia games, and the Green Armament game, and Conquer. Honestly, not a bad selection of games. Yeah, Mario Kart. Wait, which Mario Party? 2 or 3? I'm pretty sure you didn't get 1. Everything about the 64 is overblown. Well, that's not true, right? Because if you say everything about the 64, then you're also talking about Super Mario 64. And Super Mario 64 is absolutely not overblown, right? You had 5 64 games? Man, you guys didn't have just a bunch of 64 games? I had more than I do now, but I lost some, I sold some. But yeah, I had quite a few 64 games as a kid growing up. People say that people only say that if they don't have friends and play 64 games. That's true. That is true. I remember the early days of YouTube where everyone was like, the 64 is the greatest console, to the point where it sounded like the 64 was the biggest console ever. Okay, maybe they were saying that back in the day, but that's definitely not the sentiment now. Everybody respects the 64, but they're not saying it's the biggest. As a matter of fact, I think sentiments have kind of shifted over toward the PS1 more so nowadays, a little bit, which is kind of weird. 64 probably still, like, you know, fondness why people still go 64, but people have a lot more of a good sentiment toward the PS1 nowadays. It was Mario Party 1. Oh, Mario Party 1 was fun, but it was harsh. I was content with the same games back then. Okay, hold on a second, Adam. What were the 5 games? I guess it depends on what the 5 games were, you know? And then it turns out 64 was actually a flop. Was the 64 a flop? I don't know if it was a flop. I think it was more mid than anything. But I don't think it was a flop, the 64. 64 is popping off hard. Decomps go crazy. Yeah, the decompilation projects, they're going crazy. Shout outs to decompilations, bro. Yes, sir. The kids just love old games again. It's really cool, actually. I mean, I feel like kids have always had a love for old games. Like, for example, I feel like a lot of us really liked SNES games, even though the SNES is older than all of us. But we're like, oh yeah, we really love these games on the SNES. We probably played them on a SNES. At least probably a few of us have. Plus return to Yoshi's Island soon. Return to Yoshi's Island? Wait, what was that on? Oh wait, is that like a mod? Yeah, it's PS1 had FF7. And you know, it also had Final Fantasy VIII. Chris, when I tell you I never beat a game of Mario parties with 3 computers, I'm not lying. I can believe it. With your track record and your history, I do believe that, Sydney. It kind of not as bad as the GameCube though. Was it? I always thought it was just like the 64 was just like, you know, mid in terms of sales. Like, you know, it didn't meet like the high expectations they were thinking, but they were like, yeah, it's fine. Coming from the SNES, both the N64 and GameCube were flops. Well, I mean, a flop isn't like always comparative, right? It's based on, you know, however much you put into it and, you know, what your return is and things like that. And I guess, I guess 64 could have been a flop because it was a whole new generational kind of thing. So I guess it could have been. I guess I just never thought about it like that. Not during the 64 era. It was new games or nothing. I still think people were liking old games. And you know, I think Nintendo had a big part of that with the Nintendo eShop. Return to Yoshi's Island is a Mario 64 hack with the guy doing it spent the last 4 to 5 years optimizing it for Mario 64 and 64 rendering. Oh, so I wonder if that guy is, what, did he decompile Mario 64 and then he's modding it? Is that how it works? I think he helped out a lot. Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out. Well, when it comes to old games, Nintendo is famously very stingy. That is true. However, they are also, you know, be good or bad, the only ones who actually put their old games out there. Okay, not the only ones, but the ones who do it the most often or whatever to keep it in the purview of the people. Like they do that the most, and they honestly have the luxury of doing it because they have been here the longest. That's Cap. I don't think it is actually. I don't think that is Cap. Capcom does it way more. Well, I think I'm obviously talking about like console, I guess, kind of thing, because like Capcom was on a Nintendo console, and so if Capcom does it, people will be like, oh yeah, you know, we remember this game on, you know, this Nintendo console, you know. Like I'm thinking a bit more of like console wise wide, because like I could have also said Sega, because Sega also does that like a pretty decent amount with Sonic. Xbox also has more backwards compatibility than Nintendo consoles. I think that's true. However, they don't really talk about it. I'm trying to get the vibe, because like whenever I think about like older games, the first company that comes to my mind is Nintendo. A company that like kind of like stories out, or like, you know, cares about, or like, you know, talks more about like their old games and like, you know, gets it out to people in their faces. I think they do that more than any of the other like console. Yes, even more than Xbox. So while Xbox has more compatibility, backwards compatibility, they just kind of say, yeah, it's backwards compatible, go play your old games. But they're not saying like, oh hey, yeah, we have this whole, I mean, they are, but not as much as Nintendo. They're like, hey, yeah, we have these, you know, old games, hey, play this game. Hey, look at this game. Don't you remember it? Like, we've seen Super Mario World a billion times or whatever. He got Galaxy Style Business working on N64. I think I've seen something like that on YouTube. Play. Oh, did you link the thing? Like Xbox games for current gen consoles. Yes, I did see this video. I saw this video a while back. By a while back, I mean within the month. Xbox users do not directly work on Xbox and download the version. Play it on a package with a special emulator. I think that's just. Wait, I thought that was just the OG Xbox games, but I thought the 360 one just worked directly. Isn't the biggest gripe with Nintendo that they don't release older games in a format that lets people actually own and preserve their game? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because like most of the times when they have their games, whatever, it's like through like an eShop or some other form, whatever, they're not really like releasing them outright like that. But over the years, you've had stuff like their special like NES Classic games on the Game Boy Advance. When the DS came out or whatever, they had, you know, the whole eShop thing where you can get like older games and things like that. Like they're always in the purview of the people. Like, while it's hard to like own them or whatever, they are always in the forefront and they are always celebrated, and so people can always have an appreciation for them. And like, even if you look at like games like Brawl or whatever, they just had just like a collection of old NES games that you get a little trial for. Like you just had things like that. X360, it's more they make you re-buy them on new consoles, but like most PS3, PSN stuff wasn't carried over PS4. You are in fact correct, Plate. Okay, yeah, I didn't know the 360 was emulated too. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. And yeah, PS3, the RC PS3 emulator is gonna be our only saving grace for PS3 games. It's really only PS4, X1 era when first started to carry over to the next gen. Yeah, that's true. So many games are gonna be gone with that shutdown. Well, don't worry, Adam. RC PS3 is going to save us, okay? Our games will be preserved. Backwards Compatible was always companies just being nice, and we always appreciated it too. Every single time we appreciated it. Oh, one thing I do appreciate, so I low-key have kind of been getting tired of Firefox. I don't know, Firefox is kind of slow, feels a little bit clunky. You know, I just really don't think I'm feeling Firefox. So I'm trying out a new browser. I'm trying out Opera GX. And honestly, Opera GX seems pretty promising. It seems pretty cool. I will continue to test this out. It seems like YouTube actually works in this one too, because, you know, Chrome doesn't work, and it seems to be faster than Firefox. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out more, and hopefully it works better. Firefox got bought out, and they just made it worse. They bought out Firefox, and it was just awful. I say in a defensive sense, what our RCPS3 is doing is great. There we go. Well, Opera also uses Chromium, so that's why. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, the reason why I'm not using Chrome anymore is because I couldn't use YouTube anymore because it was just messing it up. But now it works in Opera, so you know what? Hey, I just have the best of both worlds, I guess. Let's go, Chromium, let's go. But there's like no other Chromium-based browsers that suck less. Oh. Well, looks like that's tough for me. Looks like Firefox is going down the drain, and I guess we'll just have to live with Brave browser. or not Brave, Opera GX. What can you do? What can you do? It seems to be cool so far though, so you know, that's cool so far. All right, okay. Alrighty then. I think it's time. I think it's time for some Zero Escape. Adam, are you ready? Are you ready for some Zero Escape, big dog? I know you've been waiting. I know you've been waiting for Zero Escape. All right.
Come on.
Wait, where are we at? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that was, but all right, whatever. Oh yeah, the last thing I did was I tried to put in that code. Yeah. I forgot. I was like, where are we at? Like, huh? Alrighty then. What? Uh-oh. What's happening behind the screen? Okay, that was... oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Actually, you know what? I will do this. Hold on 1 second. Something is happening on my other screen. It's not acting right, but that's okay. Okay, we move this over here. We do this with this. Okay. All right. So we have a whole lot of Q's, well, a few Q things. It just says Q. Or Sean, I suppose. Oh. Well, I guess I'm dead.
Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot. Looks like he figured wrong.
I hate Eric, man.
No! No!
Hey,
Wait.
cut that out, Eric. No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
Why?
Didn't I say already? Because one of us is the one who killed Mira.
Quote from the man shot dead. Bro, Eric, I hate him, bro.
You, isn't it?
What?
I told you, it's not.
You're gonna have to prove it.
Proof.
Why do I have to prove?
Have any?
Then I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait!
Bro, I hate Eric so much, man. Like, I just hate him.
Maybe.
Rip little rope. Rip little robot, no! Wait, what?
Maybe what?
Does he know?
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence?
Yeah. Well,
Fine. Take it off.
why does anybody just like rush him right now, bro? You can just rush him.
The number for this is... I think it's...
Oh, what? Well, it's a good thing oh, yeah, it's a good thing I took a picture of it. It's a good thing I got a picture of it. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. Your boy stays ready. I tried to type. I tried to use the mouse. 6 1 4 what? 6 1 4 0 4 0 9 1. Rushing someone with a gun is not a real thing. It is if there are 9 people, or I guess like 5 people or whatever. And honestly, it should be Q.
Serious?
It should be Q the one rushing because he can't die.
No. Yeah. I'm not human.
Okay, but how does that show that he's like not like the dude?
That makes you even more suspicious.
No,
That's
it's
true.
because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
Oh, the robot principle or whatever, like robots can't kill humans or something like that. Well, we know we can, so. Oh, he's showing that he can have blood on her.
My blood? It's white.
Ah, yep.
Not
Mm-hmm.
red.
The progenitor of robots.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Deductive reasoning.
Wait, well, I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but
No, you're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
then you realize, I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
Yes. Good.
I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her.
Okay, but there's still some more people in there.
But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious.
Bro, I proved you wrong. What do you want?
Come on. Why is a robot here?
Bro, why does that matter? He didn't kill her.
Well, because Zero brought me in.
Oh, he shouldn't have said that one though.
What
He
Zero
shouldn't have said
created
that.
me so I could support him in this game.
Ugh. Oh, wait, hold on.
I knew it!
He shouldn't have said that.
Wait,
but he
Eric,
knows he.
out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
Ooh, true. He is. Eric really is just looking for a reason to shoot. He's like, yo, I got this gun and I'm going to use it one way or another on kid or robot or person.
Do you know?
Bro, why are we giving a monkey a shotgun, bro?
Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up?
Oh,
and
I know
forced us
that.
to take part in this messed up game.
I know his name.
Zero.
Wait, I know.
Zero's
I know.
name is...
It's Kid. That would be very funny. His name is Delta. Delta felt away.
Zero? The real Zero is...
Bro, just say it. Why are you putting people in suspense, bro?
You, Delta.
What? What? Why are you pointing at me?
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
What?
Yeah, me too.
Oh!
Yeah. You guys wouldn't know.
That doesn't make any
You
sense.
transported into this history.
Ah, would you stop yapping, Sean?
How does this even work?
This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q too.
What? Wait, what's happening? What? Wait, I don't understand what's going. So like, am I a fan cam right now? Am I a fan cam that's just been following them the whole time? What? What is this? Who is this?
He stood. This guy totally stood.
What?
You're completely correct, Sean.
What?
Real name
What?
is Delta.
I don't
He
understand.
spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
What?
Okay, and here we are. All of you will be living together here in the DCOM facility.
The old man in the wheelchair too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
Okay.
Then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations?
Wait, what did they
According to
actually
DCOM
say it in the
staff,
beginning?
The experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man.
Wait, did they say that?
Difficult position on purpose. To observe how we'd get out.
Wait, what? Wait, did they say this?
So, you're saying it
Was all a lie.
And your eyes.
What?
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in, and they all appear there.
So, you used that to spy on us the whole time.
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
histories?
Huh.
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
What?
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
You bastard!
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
If you shoot, we won't be able to ask him anything.
Oh, now he's got the weak trigger finger, huh? Or now he got the diamond hand on the trigger, huh? Now he can't pull it.
Was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
Oh, what? Wait, how?
What?
Wait, how did she do
She
that?
was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan.
Wait, how did she kill?
But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she pleased.
Wait, when did she kill
Oh,
Junpei?
I did exempt her from the drug injections.
Oh,
Why?
okay, so he just, okay, that's crazy.
Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done.
Bro is
gave her
crazy.
her due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Really?
Shut up!
Wait,
You're
do we
just
know
making
which history
shit
that
up.
is?
I will never believe you! There's no way my angelic Mira would ever... Ah!
No, Eric! Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care!
But I don't understand what that has to do with anything.
Never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man, Delta.
So they don't know that this is their son yet, right? Because we're not in that history.
I see. I get it now.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer. Is that right?
But
What?
to connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover is shut.
yeah. We would need to open this first.
What's the code?
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 38080832.
Oh, okay. He just does it. All right, cool.
It opened.
Now we just need to extend the cord and
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and take a picture of it because I feel like I'm gonna need it at some point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this now, just in case.
Okay, it's ready.
Ugh.
Just wait a sec. I'll open the extra.
Whoa! What? What?
Why?
Why would he do this?
No, my hand just...
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
What?
No, wait! Don't...
Does he have psychic powers? Honestly, life's unfair, you know? If you really think about it, life is just simply unfair. That's tough. Wow, okay. That's pretty crazy. Nobody taught Diana how to shift.
Mom.
Oh, he just drops it. He just drops it straight up. Akane could probably explain this. Oh, what? Okay. Quark N2. Okay, all right. There was the Quark N2. Let's see. Let me see if there's any new things anywhere else. Okay, great. All right, now we know how to open the box. Jedi mind trick? Bro, he just said, hey, shoot them. What's good, Racine? How's it going?
There.
Now we know the code. Finally. He has no more use for his history. Yeah, but how did he make him kill, though? Technically, it was Q and 2 because Q and 9 were the only people alive.
Ah, it opened.
Wait,
Now
Q was
all
in
you have to
Delta,
do is
or
enter the plug here.
So where is this plug?
I think
it's in my neck.
if we input the right numbers here,
Is it gonna make me do it?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
Well, we'll see.
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question.
Do you even know what should go there?
The numbers are,
Bro, why is he acting like he can't remember? We know he's a robot. Q is Delta. Yes. All right. 6 1 4 0 4 0 9. There we go. Now they'll get it. Dang, we're going through the whole animation again, huh?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
You're...
The situation is so much better when Eric doesn't have a shotgun in his hand. Oh, thank goodness he passed out. Oh, thank God. Get him out of here, bro. His super That's what I'm saying, Racine. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
Dang, they've been waiting for an hour?
How can I?
When are their breaths are about to go off, right?
Please. It's a robot. For real. Could you maybe do something about it?
What? Wait. Well, he needs his head off.
is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all?
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not that type. You could have been a Martian for all I care.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out.
Wait, hold on a second. Does he know that Mira's a serial killer right now?
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
I meant it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything when I saw what I looked like earlier.
Oh, he remembers everything. Oh, he remembers everything. Uh-oh. So he knows Mira is not chill.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head.
Oh, and
The
never
thought
mind. Eric does
center
not have a
is
shotgun.
there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know?
Did you know?
Quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist.
True.
This
True.
quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A,
Quantum
B,
rad.
and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way.
Well,
And
there
I
is a
could
way.
do that. But it's possible that you two might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory.
Wait, why is
Human
Eric here?
consciousness
Like,
may
everybody
be
else
the
makes sense,
result
but
of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind.
huh.
It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can.
Jump to other histories?
Wait, I don't want Mira to have this ability.
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything then.
Oh, we got some.
Start at the beginning.
Before I begin,
Mirror shifting is crazy. Mirror shifting is bad for every reality. Does it have to fall off like that every time? Like, can't they just like grab it, you know?
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Just a little something, you know? Yeah, just get a little piece on the side. Ooh, okay. Wait, what?
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see.
Oh, but so we have to go to different timelines?
It's changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are...
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
We know what they are. We know what they are.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
But he knows that Mira won't forget.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Yo, I would say something slick to Mira right now. I'd be like, Mira, don't you dare do anything crazy memory-wise when you get up. All right. Okay. Okay, so is it just the same for everybody? Okay. Well, let's check out C-Team. We haven't seen C-Team in a long time. So let's hang out with them for a little bit. Fine. Oh, is this just the end? Okay. All right. Well, looks like we're about to end the game early today. Did Sigma throw that? Well, you know, I was expecting to go until tomorrow, but seems like we'll be done soon.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place. Then...
Wait, Carlos never came back. Right? Like, Carlos is still dead, isn't he? Oh, no.
Carlos?
Oh, never mind. I forgot. We're in this timeline.
And Mira and Eric.
Are we not going to explain Carlos?
Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
What?
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
Proof of friendship?
According to the schedule, C-Team and Q-Team should both still be asleep.
And he laughed.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
Is that my goat? He's back?
So, does that mean?
Yeah. I remember everything.
Is my goat back?
Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
The whole gang's together.
You have the other histories' memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why?
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Cause you're
Then neither of you
losers.
got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer.
Okay, all right.
Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Didn't they only have like a minute left? They were
Okay.
quick.
Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted.
Yep, that all makes
I didn't
sense.
want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the force sleep and delete functions.
Which is a crazy slip up by Zero that he'll allow that to happen.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
Oh!
It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Okay.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the result of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
True.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
No, they're pretty smart. Okay.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
And so, if I know that, I'm looking at Mira crazy right now.
Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
I'm looking at Mira crazy right now, bro.
Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
What? Did they forget about him? Like what's going on? Or did he just walk in?
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
Okay, why did he come in with a shotgun though?
Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct? Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive at this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities.
Okay.
And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many, many times. From one point in space-time to another.
Okay, sure.
You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times.
Okay.
One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me.
What?
Do not have the ability to shift.
Huh?
You don't?
I
okay.
have another power instead.
All right. He has another power. Sure he does. Okay.
The power to mind hack.
Mind hack?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. that's straight up a superpower. Straight up.
To read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads.
Bro is cheating!
That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection...
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
Bro, he's so petty. He's like, yeah, you guys already won, but like, I still want you to play the game though.
Human decisions. Fascinating.
What?
Specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result.
He is a gambling addict.
That I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing.
Millions
There are
is
people
crazy.
in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
Okay, but why are your eyes like black and blue though? They weren't like that when you were born.
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
Was it?
So why did you do it?
You want to know?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What? Well, how does... What?
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility.
Wait, what? 1904? Huh?
Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated.
Wait, I thought they were like in a later date.
Facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
What?
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what it
Records
was.
indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
Okay.
What was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. But yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself.
Crazy way to do that, though.
When I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Active cells are the same.
Or
perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells.
okay.
That's why their children were born with unique powers.
Ooh, okay. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go.
Reason I have my mind hacking abilities. Phi was
Because they got freaky when they were stressed.
You were born a shifter. DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more?
There's more. Oh, she's angry.
You goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
No, you can't fight your brother. Don't fight me, son. Need nation. He said the things. Man, yo, Phi, she did just kind of just like Falcon. Do we give Eric the gun again? Oh, oh, please get the gun out of his hands.
May be right.
Please get the guns out of his hand, bro. Please.
Take this.
Please get the gun out of his hand, please.
Bluebird too.
I'm sick of Eric having the gun, bro. Please.
It's ready.
Oh, they're.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program.
Uh-oh.
10 minutes until explosion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we messed up. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We should have listened to the full story. Uh-oh.
The hell? What is this?
Well, you messed up. You should have listened to my story.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode.
Like, wow.
We've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Ooh.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things.
Okay, sure.
First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
Oh. No!
Why would you?
Gab.
No!
Gab's been.
Not Gab!
Gab!
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
There's no way. Why did he kill Gab? For what reason?
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had two things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack.
We already know that.
But I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
It only lasts a moment. But I am able to control someone's body as I wish.
So that's why people felt like they just couldn't why they made certain decisions. I see. Well, so he really just wanted to show them that Gab was dead and then kill himself?
Why?
Come on, Diana. Did you not just hear what he said?
Mind hacking.
Like, Diana, come on.
Understand now. This is my power.
This is my power! Getting somebody else to shoot me!
Let's begin your final decision game.
Pure power of will.
You have two choices. One, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other...
That's not how shotguns work at that range.
Hey, what's the other option?
He should have been blown to smithereens. This is my power, the power to commit seppuku.
5 minutes until explosion.
Uh-oh.
What should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Well, most of us anyway.
Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine.
Okay.
Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Yep, yep, let them know.
You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger.
Yep.
And the other one is
to be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
Wait, what?
I get
Wait, has that been a condition?
Resonate. And then Mira and Eric can.
Has that always been a condition? The second one?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to.
Oh, okay, they just figured it out.
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
The beginning.
All alive.
Do you mean...
Yeah, the coin flip.
The history where we won the coin toss.
There we go. We win. Instantly.
3 minutes until explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why?
Not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, but like, that doesn't really matter.
What's wrong with that?
What?
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
And life's unfair.
You're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers.
Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This is an easy shift. Like, yeah, we swap, but like, I'm down to make that happen. One of us is gonna die, I guess, but at least I'll be able to make a history better in the other way. Yeah, I'm swapping 100%.
We have two choices. We can stay here and wait.
Okay, but
for
imagine
our
getting
deaths,
transferred and then blasted out of
or
nowhere.
survive.
Well, I'll be gone, so I won't have to worry about anything, right? That's tough for me, I guess.
So that's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
Yeah, no, this is no decision for me. I make this decision in real life. I shift in real life 100% of the time. Like, I'm like, all right, I am gone. Peace out. Yep, the bodies are coming with me. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, okay. All right, let me just make sure there's nothing else down here. Oh, wait, hold on a second. There's some more decision stuff down here. Wait, what is this? All right, before we go back to the coin toss, I do want to check this out real quick. Before we go back to, let me just go ahead and finish up these loose ends over here really quickly. What was this again? What did we choose? Correct, incorrect. Okay, let me see the incorrect history.
Maybe what?
Oh. Yeah, but you know, I gotta do it for completionist reasons. Oh, dang, I didn't. It was too late. Oh no, I don't remember the code. Oh no. I'm a supercomputer, but I don't remember.
Crap! I don't know.
You bastard! You're fucking with me, aren't you?
He has no blood.
Oh, God.
Sigma, I need you to be stronger, big dog. I need you to be stronger. All right, great. All right. And we have one more over here. Let's see, real zero, and then not real zero. I think you also have to say no shift. You're right, I do also have to say no shift.
Do you?
What's Zero's real name? Me. It's me.
Oh. I knew it was you. Die!
Okay. Oh, all right. It's just this version right here. Bro, I hate Eric, dog. I hate him so much, bro.
Oh, screw it. I'll just kill all of you.
Bro, rush him. They didn't even try, huh? They just all decided to die? All right. Wait, but there are 3 gunshots. Where was the third one going to?
I'm coming to you, Mira.
No, he left Gab there alone. No. Well, also the old man is there too, I suppose. Well, hold on a second. Why didn't he? Oh yeah, I forgot. The other gunshot was for the was for Delta, because Delta is there. I was like, what was that other gunshot? Yeah. I remembered right before you guys said it. Alrighty then. Oh, you know what? I'll just go. You know what? I'll click don't shift. Well, you know what? Nah, never mind. I'll do this first. I don't know which one to do. Should I do this one or should I do the other one? Which one feels better story-wise? Other one? Okay. Bottom is just getting blown up. All right, bet. You know what? We will do that one. All right, we'll do that one first. We'll get blown up first then. All right. Yeah, you guys are doing a whole lot of yapping, but we're not gonna shift. Don't shift. Eric he's not living a good life. Well, you know what? They're all accepting it. Oh well, what can you do? Everybody's gone. All right, cool. All right. Let's go. All right, let's make sure that we got everything else. All right, we did. We got everything else. So let's check out the final story. Where everybody remembers everything. We made the correct choice. Now we can save the world.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
And you guys will in a second.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Okay, where's the old man though? Because the old man should be with them too, right? Like Delta should be with everybody right now. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm supposed to actually click the oops. I'm supposed to actually click the exclamation mark. Oops. Oopsie. But that was good for us because now we all saw that. Now we know what that ending was. Because we did that ending way back in the beginning of the game. So you know what? I pressed that one on purpose. I pressed that one on purpose for you guys, just so you can remember what happened there. Yep. Yep. I did that for you guys, 100%.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
it somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
He's hanging out.
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something?
He's changing out of the zero.
Who is this kid?
I guess he is, right? He's coming a little bit later. Everyone's memories have been unlocked. They got blasted by memories. So they still never told Mira about herself.
We do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
then we really did.
Must have worked.
Life is unfair, don't you think?
It's Gab!
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life.
Yep, he was telling the story. Yep, mm-hmm.
Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal? Ugh, would you just quit talking nonsense?
Dang, isn't it kind of hot there in the desert right now?
I'm so glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Yeah, we know you can. We know you can read minds.
We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
Ooh.
Murder.
Murder? I see.
Oh, wait.
I haven't killed anyone.
Oh, that's real.
Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt.
Gab confirmed shifter. Wait, does the dog remember?
In the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind-hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history?
No.
So, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals.
Gab shifting his whole entire brain cell memory.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while.
Oh.
Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away.
Wait, they were just like laying on the ground for hours?
Able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. What? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. What about brother? Like, what about the whole cult?
Not what you'd call a happy end.
No. Hold on a second. We still never figured that out, right?
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
A religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
Oh, but how would he know
This
that?
story. You said you released Radical 6.
Oh, did he just lie?
That person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this
It's
history.
Delta's cult since he's been. Yes.
Fanatic guy?
But we never expanded on that.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
Bro, it makes me confused.
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history.
Ooh.
You chose a future where humanity goes extinct. Over 6 billion dead.
I mean, is he wrong though?
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
Okay.
I think so too.
I agree.
So we're not gonna talk about the serial killer
me too.
Miller, huh? Okay, all right, Mira. All right, Mira, chill
You're
out.
right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame
That's
of mind.
crazy.
It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty.
Zero was the good guy all along.
Mankind will be saved.
Zero was the true hero of the world. I'm sorry. Yeah, Delta was a true hero.
Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you.
Bro,
one
he's
last
Itachi, bro. Well, you don't just throw a loaded gun like that.
With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
I mean, they don't have to do it, right? And that's exactly what he's saying. Oh, wait, do I get to choose right now or no? Wait, this is the end? You don't get to choose? Okay. All right, don't know why they had Carlos all posed up with a gun. Oh, that's... They ran a budget. They couldn't animate anymore. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what did I think? What did I think of this ending? Honestly, if I'm thinking of the ending, it is better than the first one, at least because they explained more things. However, VLR was a much better ending. This ending did not. It presented something in a way that you would expect them to end off on, but they did not do that. And also, they were giving Carlos the decision, which I guess makes sense because he's like one of the more big decision makers, but Carlos wouldn't do that if he could help it. There's a YTP that might help you cope with the ending. I don't even... Do I need to cope with the ending? Let's see. Okay, let me think about all the things that happened and that led to the ending. So did they actually say did they actually say way earlier in this game that there'd be a blind man who can't like walk, talk, or see or whatever? You know what, that doesn't even matter, because throughout the whole story, it literally didn't even make sense, because if he was there, they would have to be pushing him around or whatever in the wheelchair. I mean, I guess something else could have been moving him, but it was never explained at all. So it literally doesn't even make any sense. Sean was pushing. I need to cope with this ending 9 years later, so maybe. I don't know. I'm shocked to hear you hate this ending more. You hate 999's anymore. It's because 999, it made me so mad. It just made me so angry, bro. They did all this stuff and they were like, oh, we're not gonna explain anything. Oh, it's just all these mysteries. Uh-oh. Why, Christopher? You can sometimes see his shadow on the floor. It was so obvious. And Sean was not pushing him the whole time. He 100% was not doing that. They discussed him, but rarely spoke to him. Okay, so they did discuss him. Doesn't matter. That's why it looks like his name is Q. And it also had way more loose ends with the alternate timelines. Yeah, it did. It did. Absolutely 100%. It absolutely did. Bro, Zero. Also, what? You know what? Never mind. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this ending a 5 out of 10. I think I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I think. CQDN2. All right. All sections cleared. Obviously, we got to save it. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything left on this? Let's just make sure there's nothing crazy or anything like that. Nothing left, nothing right. Can't go down more. Maybe we can go up more. All right, yeah, it's all over. All right. That is the end of Zero Escape. Okay, all right. Zero Escape is officially done and over. Oh man, and man, that was a bit disappointing. I need to get on a call, so I'll just say YTP is mentioned earlier title, Zero's true motives. I think overall, I think this last one definitely needed more lore for the characters and some prologues to make it feel at least somewhat more satisfactory. We needed some kind of resolution on Mira, because Mira's just a serial killer. Nobody else confronted her on that. Zero's like, yeah, I killed her. That's what she deserved. But nobody said anything about that. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with Q. He's just hanging out and chilling. We got Eric backstory, but we didn't go any further on the trauma at all. I'm sure there was some stuff maybe I didn't pick up on, but I felt like there was a lot to be left to desire with that. It was implied that Mira killed Eric's mom. That was just never brought up. The whole snail story, I wish they could have just set the whole stale story like all together at once, but I'm sure there was a whole lot of connection there, but it just didn't, it felt like it kind of fell a bit flat. They definitely needed any kind of puzzle at the end of the game, because the last like few hours of the game, there's just no puzzle, just straight up. There was no final puzzle or anything like that. Don't know what was going on with that. They didn't give you a final decision to kill Zero or not. Like, okay. Sosa really coming in with the hard-hitting question. Do I want to play him in PM right now? Do I want to play Sosa in PM right now? Her next one will have 10 Sudokus at the end. Well, the next one, I guess, is the AI Suminium files, I guess. Let me hit my push-ups real quick. Hold up. Let me hit the push-ups. Answer 25, which is also excellent. Zero Escape, but now Uchikoshi does it. Well, we're definitely not gonna play AI Suminium files on stream. Wants to play right now. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna play Sosa right now in P+. I will not be playing Sosa right now, unfortunately. When I'm done here, I might hit him up though if he still wants to play. That is very funny though. That's actually hilarious. So I was like, yeah, you know, I know you just played this whole trilogy of game, but you trying to play some PM though? You trying to play some P+? I definitely think VLR was the best one. I liked how the story went. I thought the twists and turns were pretty cool. I'm low-key kind of sad we didn't see any kind of we didn't see Carlos's sister at all. We didn't get to Akane and Junpei never, you know, got their thing going on or whatever. Like, oh man, there were just so many like loose end kind of things that I think they should have at least talked upon or given some kind of prologue. It's crazy that they don't have any kind of prologue. You are not playing AI unless Kennedy pays you. If I buy you 100, would you play her? No, I wouldn't actually. No, I'm not streaming 100 lines. No, I'm not. I will not do it. And you know, the more I talk about this game, the less I'm liking it. It's hard to hear his wrap up. The lore story gets so insane. They didn't need to do a lot, to be honest. They just needed to just kind of talk about what happened to these characters and what happened to Zero. Like, maybe just add like an extra hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour or whatever, just going over some of the things. That'd be cool. But they just chose not to. They just said, this is the decision game. And then Carlos did the cool gun pose. He's like, I'm like, all right, Carlos, all right, chill out. Also, what's good, Tiff? I realized I didn't actually say that to you. You should play 100 line. Way less taxing than this. The people want 100 line. No. Our motives are complex. Well, don't worry. My motives are simple. I'm not going to play it. Wow. So we will not have to worry about that. But yes, Kennedy, thank you for giving us some great stream content. Next arc? Oh, what will the next arc be, huh? I wonder. The next arc will be announced tomorrow. Yeah, the next arc will be announced tomorrow. And I think this will be a more fun arc. I think at least, if anybody else, I think Adam will at least enjoy it more than the Zero Escape series. Figuring out how much I should charge for dog training. You should do it by the size of the dog. If they're big, you should charge more. Okay, I have no idea. Just charge $200. That should be good. Another Soul Link, huh? If we do another Soul Link, that won't be for much later. $1 per inch. Your dog is exactly 22 inches long, so that'll be $2,200. Yeah, so Zero Escape, honestly, I expected a lot more from that ending. I did. And I feel like that's not crazy because they had 3 games. Also, one thing I kind of don't understand how it happened. They might have explained it, but I don't get it. Why was Akane zero? Like, how did she get the whole setup to do 999? I don't get that part. Like, we know she was the mastermind, but how did she get all that set up? I thought they would kind of go over that a little bit, like, because I don't think they showed how she did that. I guess that's not important, but I just thought that was weird the entire time. She had a lot of time to kill before VLR, but like, she's just a regular teenage girl. She was just a okay, maybe not regular, but she was a teenage girl. Crash keys? So you're telling me they set up that her organization that she made when she was a teenager had enough money to set up that kind of facility? No, it's her ensuring her existence, kind of like Delta. Yeah, except Delta's. You know what? Delta's kind of doesn't make as much sense either. I guess, Delta's older, and he has a whole cult, so it probably took him a long time to set that up. That makes sense. But Akane was like just a kid, so Akane's makes less sense. The Akane that lives at the end of 999 sets up the events of 999. I guess my thought is, how did she do it as a kid? How do you get that amount of capital to make that work? Also, hold on. We never figured out why Akane never talked to Junpei after 999. What was going on with that? Why didn't she contact him? They were close. Junpei was looking for her. Why? What? Oh, hold on a second. Also, in this timeline, Junpei never put the ring back on the correct finger. We never got that one. What's going on with that? The fields, but also the fields. Yeah, the fields. But yeah, she can just win the lottery. Yeah, okay, she can just win the lottery, I guess. They did talk again? No, I'm talking about, no. What I'm saying is, after the events of 999, before they got to ZTD, because ZTD is a year after 999, they didn't talk. He's been looking for her the whole time. Real question, why did Junpei and Akame have purple hair? You're right. I asked that question way earlier in the game. I was like, wait, why is their hair colored? That doesn't make any sense at all. Because Junpei was looking for her. He was trying to get to her. Why didn't she get to him? Presumably she knows this. Maybe she never got the Discord at. She's like, gosh darn it, after 999, I just totally blanked out. I didn't get his number. It's not like I know where his family lives or anything like that. Oh well, sorry. She didn't want him involved anymore and/or already knew she'd see him in a year. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense, because if she already knew that, then she probably knew that he was facing a lot of hardships. And to be honest, in this whole game, she didn't even really seem to like care. She was just like, oh man, Junpei, man, that kind of sucks. I mean, I'd do it again, but like, dang, man, it sounds like you had a tough life. Like, come on. Walker, let me answer this question with another question. Also, I don't even think Eric is the worst character in the series. And I think he did not need to be here. Why haven't I responded to a lot of the business emails I really should have responded to by now? Sometimes it's hard to reply, not deep. Dang, sometimes it do just be like that. Sometimes you just can't hit reply. Now, unfortunately, you're not dealing with life and death situations causing lifetime trauma. And also, they're friends. They like each other. She had no reason to not do it. Like, what? Okay, well, we're talking about the whole trilogy of games that we just finished today. Zero Escape. There's a whole lot of stuff. Go back and watch all the VODs. Don't worry, I have them all up on the VODs channel. I like a lot of people. I forget to respond to friends all that time. Yeah, but did you forget the other part I said? The whole life and death and trauma situation. That's kind of a key component. That little part, that little itty bitty part right there. I'm good. But go back up and read my stuff. Wait, what? Did you say something? Also leading my team to further elevation, interesting to see my results. Flying to Texas next week again. Also looking to adopt hamster when I come back. You're flying next week? Doc, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I'm going to be in Las Vegas next week. Yeah, me and my wife, we're going to Las Vegas for our anniversary. I know, it's crazy. Yeah, it should be really fun, but that means I don't think I'll be able to catch you guys. I'm gonna be in OK in June. You should come visit me. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be coming to Oklahoma in June. When you fly, we're leaving Tuesday. We are leaving Tuesday. You trying to avoid me? Whoa, maybe if you'd have told me when you were gonna be here before, maybe I could have canceled our anniversary so I could see you guys. But hear me out. You could drive up anyways. Ooh, unfortunately, I'll be streaming those days, Kennedy. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, baby. I just didn't know. I didn't know. Streamer still driving to OK. I mean, but then I wouldn't be able to read the chat though, because I'll be driving. Like, how am I gonna read the chat? We should stream the next Icebox drive. That honestly could be a fun idea. Use it as a tax write-off. The stream? Oh, the driving? Just for the gas, I suppose. I could read the chat in real time. But how am I gonna hear it though? Like, are you gonna say I'm also in Discord? And then like, you're gonna talk to me? Text and drive? Oh, TTS every message that comes through? Mario Kart real. Well, I don't know about Mario Kart in real life. I don't know about that one. I'd be in the car. You're in a. What? I thought. Wait. Okay, hold on a second. Are you not saying my road trip to Oklahoma from Texas, in which you will not be there? Because you said a road trip stream. Like, if I'm already in Oklahoma, there's no road trip we're going to, right? Like, what, we just drive to either one of our places, I guess. That's not really a road trip. Get those banana peels? No, but I hate bananas. I will fly to Texas, get in your car, and you will drive to OK with me in the car. You could drive. That, I feel like that would be very funny, but maybe a waste of money. What about banana bread? I hate, no, I hate banana bread. We made banana bread for my stream, and I took a bite, and I didn't eat the rest of it. Banana bread does not get a pass. No, 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 no. Unfortunate. Bananas are my kryptonite. You're disgusting. I'm disgusting? That's crazy. All right, and you know what? You know what, Tiff? That felt a little racially charged, to be honest. I'm disgusting, and why would you say that? The only waste of money would be the extra Sonic drinks we collect on the way, which will be many. Gotta stay on brand. Do you think there'll be a lot of Sonics on the way? Well, you heard me, Tiff. All right, maybe call me disgusting is that's kind of crazy. Zero Escape. Well, that game is finally over. Oh, you know what? One thing I wanted to do, I actually want to figure out chat. Now I won't ask this now, but I want you guys to start thinking about a game that you would love for me to play on stream, because you know I'm nothing without my chat. And so what is a game that chat no, we're not. See, this is why I said right now. This is why I said not right now, because I knew you guys were gonna say something like this. Zero Ranger. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that one. We're not gonna do those. As a matter of fact, I'm banning those games. I am potentially banning those games. Zero Ranger for real? What is Zero Ranger? I've never even heard of Zero Ranger. Power World? Bro said Celeste, huh? Huh? It's like you're trying to tell me something, huh? Oh wait, this game actually looks this game actually looks pretty cool. Wait, this game actually looks kind of. Oh wait, I've seen this game. Isn't this like the never mind. No, it's not. But I think I've seen this game before. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Mars Second Zero Ranger. Well, don't worry. Tomorrow, that's gonna be on the docket, along with announcing the next arc. We're gonna have a community chat picks a game. We're gonna do that. I may also be doing. Oh, wait, actually, hold on a second. Tomorrow, hey, Kennedy, is Dan available tomorrow for the stream? I don't know if he works on Thursdays, but I do know he mentioned ranking the Bleach openings, so I may do that. We can combine our powers and make Chris play 100 live. Don't do that. No, neither of us are. We're packing up for anime Boston badges. Wow. Oh, wow, Tyreek, you made it just a few minutes after I already beat the game. I had a whole discussion on it. Show chat, Code Geass OP3. I will show chat Code Geass OP3 tomorrow, because that is very funny, honestly. All right, so we will not So tomorrow it'll be a mix of hanging out, announcing things. Probably. Yeah. Oh, something that I do need to do. Well, I'll announce that tomorrow too. Yeah, I'll just have a whole lot of stuff planned tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Trust me. Yes, I have announcements going on. I shifted and got the sequel. You shifted 200 years in the future to get the sequel? OP so good. They sent the OPs after us when we were making fun. Bro, it was so funny, bro. It was so good. Okay, so I think for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end stream for the night. I know I'll go for a little longer most of the time, but I think today I'll end it. I'll make this a little bit of a shorter one. Tomorrow, we'll do a whole bunch of things. It'll be fun. It'll be super duper chill. It'll be great. All right. Sleeping on Slacker. I might be slacking a little bit today. I might be slacking, but I have like things I want to do, and I think it'll all be better to put them all in a stream tomorrow. Because today I have been planning to play Zero Escape all day, but it ended a lot faster than I thought. So I didn't plan quite right. 100 line. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Make sure you guys show up tomorrow, and you guys can tell me what game you want to see me play. All right, we'll do a whole thing. It'll be a whole big shebang. Okay. All right, it'll be great. It'll be great, probably. Alrighty then. With that, I will say an early good night. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a fun time playing Zero Escape. Kind of sad it ended the way it did, but what can you do? Oh well. yes, keep it on Slacker. Play the stock market. I already am, and I'm winning. All right, that's it. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. See you next time. Peace out. Bye.